There we go. We am live.
We am live. Let's see how long of a delay I've got this time.
I don't know. Probably a lot. We'll see what happens. I turned off my VPN to hopefully speed things up a little bit. So it is what it is. What's going on, guys? It is the Sunday evening live show. And of course, we're going to be doing another 00CTOBER Your Build video, since there was plenty to go off of last week that we didn't even get through. And more has been submitted since then. And of course, I have these two jokers with me. We got this one right here.
Rodimus 13.
Another Rodimus. And then point at him for me. I can't
help him out. Rodimus. There you go.
Yeah. There you go. Use the tiny screen to your advantage. We have the Ion. We have the Gundam. The Gundam. Gundamas.
It's Dumas.
Dumas.
It's Dumas.
Gundumas. Gundamasu. Okay, that needs to be Gundamasu. It's just it's a spin-off parody of Build Fighters. Gundumasis. Next week on Gundam Domasis.
There we go. Okay.
What's up? We got a Lindell Rodriguez and we have a Jerry Leal already in the chat. So what's going on? We got 5 watchers at the moment. One of those is at least Ion. So it is what it is.
Actually, it won't list me because I'm not logged in on this tablet.
If you're watching, it just shows a watcher.
Oh, okay.
It is a viewer. It is a viewer of people. So, guys, of course, 00CTOBER is going on. I hope you have been enjoying the reviews. Started out with the Masquerade Monday for Curios, which was interesting. And you know what? There was a tiny little thing in there, and nobody commented on it. That was interesting. Little pop-up from a certain character, and no one even pointed it out. It's fine. And apparently I have a new sub-spleener. So as if I haven't had enough of those in my time. So I have a new sub-spleener, for those who don't know. That's watchers who feel the need to correct every little thing and give me every little detail of stuff that I didn't ask for. So there's that.
Oh, like we've done at every Gunpla meeting.
Yeah. But that's a different story. When it's typed out in the comments, it's a whole thing. It's one thing for me to misspeak about something. Fine. It's another to point out that I misspelled something like Quanta. I was talking about the 00 Quanta. And he's like, no, you misspelled it in the title. It should be this. I'm like, I literally put that right before that in its actual designation number. I put that there for anybody who only knows it as Quanta, so that they would find it by title.
Search and optimization and stuff like that.
Yeah, to have both in there is search optimization. It's fine. I sort of know what I'm doing. Very little. But here's the funny part. So I had 2 Quanta reviews this week, the HG and the RG, the first RG in 00CTOBER. You're welcome, fuckers. And the HG has nearly double the views of the RG, and that really throws me for a loop. Like,
I guess maybe because it's a slightly older kit, so there's not as many reviews about it, maybe.
Yeah, but they've been beating me over the head with the RG stick for years now. And like the first time I give them one, it gets less views than the HG one before it, which is funny. So, but it is what it is, guys. Go watch those things. Everybody seemed to really like the magazine/brochure review.
That was awesome. That makes me want to try doing that Gundam little Gundam book that we found when we redid my space over here.
Oh yeah.
Kojo's Complete Gundam Wing magazine.
That would actually be really cool. What's up, Eric? I see you in the chat. And then, by the way, the last time I was in Japan House, they had other ones for other movies. So it's possible for other Gundam movies. But of course, I was only interested in that one. So if somebody runs down there and sees them and wants to grab them, by all means. But obviously, that's what's going on my channel right now. You guys should all know these things. Like, subscribe to all the things. Go buy the merch. Link is in the description down below. As far as I know, nobody has. Now, Mr. Rodimus, what have you had going on? More Road to Destruction?
Yeah, devastation. I have.
I'm being
What's funny
cheeky.
is I had to re-record that on my reviews because I kept on calling it Road to Destruction, and then I realized, wait, no, that's not what I'm calling this series. But yeah, we have. I know
At least
Scavengers coming
2.
up. I can't even remember who was the last one I did. Was it Mixmaster?
It was. I think it might have been Mixmaster because it was silver.
Yeah. Not a whole lot of views on those things, but it's been fun kind of getting that all together, and it's nice kind of building up to something.
Yeah.
Now, if only Rodimus would stop, threatening me with monsters or whatever.
Yeah. Isn't it nice and insulting that once you have finally purchased all of them, you can now buy the entire box set together from Hasbro?
And what's funny is one of the I know this because I've recorded a lot of these already.
Yes.
One of the common things I said through all of them was like, yeah, and the paint apps are okay, but it'd be nice if maybe they had a little bit of weathering or mud splatter or something like that. And that's what's on the big box set.
Yeah, the box set that they changed up. Yeah.
But whatever. I have all of them minus the yellow version of Rampage. Skipjack.
Which I found this weekend, but I knew you didn't need. Unless you just needed an extra, and I was just like, here.
Skipjack is somewhat tempting because so far I think Rampage is actually one of my favorite ones out of the group. There's just something about that weird little pogo stick man that amuses me.
The dumbest. It's one of the dumbest designs in general. From
yeah, but
that
he pulls
series.
it off quite nicely, and he's doesn't have as many frustrations as some of the other odd ones.
I guess that's probably true. And Diane, what you been up to lately? Anything?
Well, more.
I know.
Rearranging the shop, or building the shop rather. I've got some new shelf units. Even further cleaning, unearthed a whole bunch of old kits, which is really nice. Some old V Gundam little 1/44ths, and I do mean little because V Gundam, they were small. But just kind of I've got 2 commissions left. I finished one, and one of them, the RC project, is just, it's daunting. So I mean, it's I don't have it next to me anymore, but it's basically Shoki would like it because it's very much a Optimus Prime truck.
I like how you skipped over the major Transformer collector to point at me. They're like, Shoki would like it, not Rodimus. Not the guy named.
Well, it's an Optimus Prime. So, yeah, the guy named Rodimus. So, yeah, you would probably like it too, Rod.
He has many Optimuses.
It was, it's the Tamiya Globemaster. And it's an RC kit. It's an actual, semi-truck, 1/14th scale. So, I mean, it's pretty good size.
Yeah, wow.
And the customer wants the sleek cab over put on the back of it, and that in itself is you're dealing with ABS plastic mounted to styrene, so it's a bit of a pain because he plans on driving this thing. He plans on taking it to shows and stuff. So
it's also to be together.
Yeah, and the paint scheme is a very intricate paint scheme. And because I'm known for quality work, I'm treating this body like it's like it's going to a model kit show, like it's going for a competition. So I mean, I'm down with every bit of. There's probably half a tube of milliput in here. G1, obviously.
Well, yeah,
the only one that matters.
Yeah.
The only one that matters. G1.
Hey now. War Within Optimus is pretty cool.
Okay, War Within and some others are cool, but I'm always going to love the G1 design. But the custom paint job, making sure the imperfections of the plastics are fixed. So I mean, this thing is going to be, it's just a lot of work. But every now and then you have to have the putty dry and whatnot. So I'll put that down, and I've been working on the Infinity and Infantasmum kits. All three Mazingers.
Cool.
And I'm looking to get the other now 3 super robots from the whole Go Nagai kind of series. I wish they would release a Guy King. That would be awesome. Guy King and Gal Geiger would be like the completion of that whole line, and I would go away a happy man.
I know somebody's doing a Gal Geiger kit.
Probably Sentinel.
I want to say Good Smile Company through their Moderoid.
I think it's Good Smile, because Good Smile did the
Darling and Franks.
Well, they also did the mini plot, and I have the mini plot of Rios, and I can't remember his name now. And the damn box is sitting over there, but it's only blue and red. But it's his two buddies, and Tom and another Thomas we all know would crucify me for this, for forgetting their names. But
you said that name.
Yeah, I did. But you know, I'm looking forward to working on that one and hoping that the new Guy Geiger comes out soon.
It'll be cool.
Mm-hmm. Grandazir is actually a really cool kit. When I unboxed it, it was like, ooh, now give us cheek.
Nice.
But you know, it's not just Gundam, and it's not just Transformers for me. It's Macross, it's Robotech, Star Blazers, Shogun Warriors, or Shogun Warriors as it was known as in the States.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it's nerd culture and anime culture. Gotta love it.
Yep. Yeah, I've been just trying to get caught up on shit. So I was behind on my 00CTOBER builds and had to very quickly throw the last 4 together because I haven't built the 5th one yet. I have unbagged it, and I believe did I panel line it? I think I panel lined it. So I'm going to build it tomorrow along with knocking out the rest of the reviews. I have the last Master Grade Monday of the month filmed. Although that's out of order for the things that I need to do. So I actually need to film the other stuff that comes out first, because I'm coming up on that this week. So I'm literally I have to be on top of it because the reviews that are for this week have not been filmed yet. So tomorrow is going to be a busy day. Of course, I lost last Monday having to run my mom around and stuff like that. But I managed one cool build, and I will tease that ever so slightly right now. Hold on, I gotta remove a part to tease, and then drop the said part. So if you know what this goes to, yeah, it's just it's a gray cylinder. If you know what that goes to, that is one of the upcoming builds. That's all you get. Of course, I'll share progress with the Patreon. Have not done that in a little bit. Okay, so who else is here? Okay, so we know Hida is here. We got Ben R here. He probably has taken out the trash, I assume. Let's see here. Jerry,
I wrote that down.
Never. Jerry, I tried watching the Mazinger series, most recent iteration. Isn't that Infinity? And after 4 episodes, I still didn't know what was going on and had more questions than when I started. That was G-Reco for me.
A quick note about Mazinger Infinity. It will make absolutely no sense whatsoever unless you have seen the original OAVs. You don't have to watch the original series, but definitely watch the OAVs.
I figured it's a continuation, right?
It is. It is
so
like the final movie.
Yeah, so not knowing
there is such a thing.
Yeah. So not knowing what happened before, you'd be totally lost. Except for a giant robot is giant.
And Rocket Punch.
Dude, I can
Rocket
hear my
Punch is Rocket Punch, baby. That's just
yeah. My mic must be like cranked up for some reason because I can hear the wife in the other room.
Uh-oh.
That's not normal. The gain
I
is
can't
turned all
hear
the way down. No, I can hear the echo. Anyways, Machine Core 500. What's going on? Oh, Ben has not taken out the trash. Ooh.
Oh no.
He'll do
We
it
need to
tomorrow.
pause everything so we can do that.
No, we'll wait, Ben. We can wait. We only got 10 people watching. We'll sit here and we'll wait unless you have to fill the trash up. If it's the trash isn't quite full yet situation, we'll totally understand. Yeah. So I'm gonna wait for the response. Hey, we have completely put a live stream on hold waiting for Ben to get back from the trash. We'll wait. It's okay. No, it's fine. Trash isn't full yet. See, there.
There we go.
There we go. I called it. The trash isn't full. All right. Giant robot is Zeus, maybe? Zeus, maybe? It took away from it. I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know. I haven't watched the Mazinger. I know nothing of it, so therefore I don't look at it. Like, I don't want it. I don't want to do it. Okay. So, shall we move on to looking at things? Hey, I tried watching the new Ultraman. That was difficult.
The new Ultraman is difficult to watch.
It looks
I
cool.
enjoyed it, but
It looks cool. But I got like 5 episodes in, and I'm like, I need this to go somewhere further.
That's another thing that you really got to know Ultraman to get it. I mean, for me, it's easy because I grew up on it. I have every DVD. I have every VHS. I have all the laser discs even. So, so for me, it's like, it's that old. But
yeah,
I know it's been around forever.
But
I'd only seen the original Ultraman and Nexus all the way through before watching the Netflix Ultraman anime. Mm-hmm. But I still had like a passing knowledge of some of the stuff in between just through osmosis, effectively.
Yeah.
Every so often going onto the wiki and going, so what's Ultraman 7 all about? Okay.
I was about to say, if you want to understand it, you need to watch the original Ultraman, Ultraman Jack, Ultra 7, Ultra Tiga, and then Ultraman Nexus, and you'll get it.
And Ace is
yes,
one of the
Trezor Z. Someone else knows it by that name. Thank God.
See, you and Hida should get together for a conversation there, Dion. I don't know if Ultraman's dub was just bad syncing or they purposely made the syncing bad on purpose. Why did you say purpose twice, Jerry? I don't know. Isn't it basically done by the same people who did the Netflix Godzilla? The animation for that new Ultraman? Or is he talking about old Ultraman?
Because old Ultraman, because old Ultraman dubbing was done ages ago.
I mean, I'm sure that's bad. It's kind of hard, especially in the olden days.
It is.
I mean, it's not like I never knew what Ultraman was. I've seen it throughout life. And I'm like, oh hey, that's Ultraman. And there's enough decent explanation on the backstory in the new anime to like, look, this is what happened before. Shit went down. We knew it was going to happen again, so we've been prepping. And then this has happened to you, or I've engineered you to be the new Ultraman one way or the other.
It helps for the most part that it's kind of its own thing. It references a bunch of other stuff, but it's kind of a surface deep reference. So it doesn't. You don't need to know everything about the original series because it's not exactly the same thing one to one.
No, they did that deliberately so that way people could be introduced to Ultraman, get it, and then go back and find out the old stuff. But the problem is in the execution, there's so many Easter eggs. There's so many name drops. It's like people who've never read a comic book in their lives and went and saw Marvel's The Avengers. You're not the other movies, just the Avengers movies. Avengers, Age of Ultron, Infinity War, Endgame, and that's all they saw. So they're going to watch for the experience of it, and they're like, "Wow, this is really cool." No idea who these people are, and I don't know why this theater just erupted when Captain America picked up a hammer.
Spoilers.
Oh, we're a year past spoilers. Hush you. But
There's somehow people in the world who haven't watched that movie. Somehow.
Yeah, well, then it's not spoilers for them. Okay.
There are babies who have been born since who have seen that movie.
Yes, exactly my point. But
It's in the DNA now.
But the thing is that they hope to generate that interest for people to go back, but there's so much callback that certain character names, and for someone like Rodimus and I, we're sitting there. It's like, okay, any minute he's going to show his true colors. Any minute he's going to stab him in the back. Any minute he's going to... No, he hasn't betrayed him yet. Well, damn. And, we know it's coming, but the people watching is like, yeah. Best Ultraman series are Ultra 7, Tiga, Gaia, and the next Nexus continuity.
Project N.
Yeah. I would have to agree, but I still have a soft spot for the original because it was the first thing I saw, and it was the thing that got me hooked on it to begin with.
Yeah, Nexus
I've tried
was the
to go
first
back
thing
and
I
watch
saw.
it, but it's like, oh, this is terrible dubbing.
So how much longer till we get another Guyver reboot or continuation?
When the studio who owns the when the creator who owns the rights finds a studio that's not going to muck it up. He was.
It seems like something they would do for Netflix.
Yeah, it's dark enough for Netflix, that's for sure.
Yeah, and they like dark animes in a literal sense.
Yeah.
What's happening? What's happening on screen? Except for Seven Deadly Sins.
I don't know, man. It's hard to top the original animation, though. It's going to be very hard because the animation still stands to this day. It was still a cleanly animated show, for the most part. Mm-hmm. But as far as the violence and the gore and not relying on CG, everything hand drawn, it still stands. It's still relevant. It still stands.
That could easily be Netflix. That easy, no problem. They just got to get a studio to do it. Which, I mean, there's so many anime studios that are doing straight to Netflix series or movies now. So I mean, it's not like it's that difficult. And
man, could you imagine
popular.
like Studio Trigger doing a Guyver or something like that?
No, I can't. Studio Trigger would treat it just like they treated Parasite, and it's like, I'm not here for the gore. I'm here for the actual story that's there as well. Trigger.
I haven't actually seen Parasite, so
Trigger's actually a really good studio. I like them, but they were like, hey, look, it's The Ring. Let's animate that. Okay, you did everything except the story. Looks great. Scare the piss out of me, but you didn't do the story. And Parasite, I was so hopeful for Parasite. I was like, oh my God, this is one of my favorite stories and mangas of all time. Okay, it's great. It's entertaining. It's it's horrifying. Okay, that's awesome. Where's the core story? Where's the human element that's actually in the story?
Okay.
And it's like, and that's the same problem you have with Ultraman. It's this current show is all about the action. It doesn't have the human interest part of it, which is what made it so popular to begin with, especially in Japan, because human interest is their go-to.
Maybe that's why I couldn't latch onto it.
Yeah, because one of the, particularly with like, actually in Nexus and original Ultraman, you had the Science Squad people, and the majority of the story was actually following them, and what was going on with them and how they were interacting with stuff, and then
Ultraman was the monster of the week.
Yeah,
Ultraman was the monster of the week. Yep,
that makes sense.
That's what I loved about. That's what I liked about Nexus, Next Gen, or Next / Nexus. Is it was a go back to the original, but this one is like, let's do the monster of the week without the thing that made Ultraman. So 4S Gridman, yes.
Yeah, have you seen the new? I don't know if he means the new one or the original.
New one. When you have the S's there.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah, the S's are the new one.
Okay.
I've seen the original as well. And I like the new one over the original, to be honest. because that one was nothing but gore. I mean, let's face it. That one was like, let's see how many people we can make vomit today. And the manga was the same thing. It was like, how many people could I make vomit this week? Yep, they're cleaning the bookstores out again. Must be a new issue of Gridman. So, but
What the hell are you talking about, Machine Core?
Grid.
Hold on. What? I have no idea what he's talking about here. Goro. What is he? I have no idea what he's referring to. He just said that. But hydraulics on the back of the car, shape the bumper into the booty.
Then loosen.
I get he's basically trying
I get what he's doing, but why was he?
There were some Bayverse comments earlier, and I don't know if that had anything to do with it or what.
Oh,
or maybe there's a hidden comment.
A Bayverse, yeah, I could see that.
Because his previous comment has nothing to do with that. I have no idea what he's talking about. It's just random. Either way.
Did someone ask if I've seen Goro?
No, he just out of nowhere said Goro. I have no idea what he is talking about.
Who said that?
Same guy. Just out of context.
If you're talking about the live action, I feel you, brother. I feel you.
Have no idea. All right, so let's do what we are here to do. I have the Discord open over here so we can see things that we haven't seen before. Well, you guys haven't seen before. I've scrolled through it all. So I'm sure there's some new stuff, but we're going over here to the Discord and once. Hi, Discord. Guys, of course, if you have not joined the Discord, the link is down below. You can't see me doing hand motions, but it is what it is. So starting where we left off last week for the reminders, scrolling up, we had an O Gundam Core to Raphael. Just looks cool. So that was a nice one to leave off on. Technically, we left off on the real type Valkylander, but Thomas, what the hell are you doing?
I took the phone off the tripod so I can actually hold it at a comfortable angle.
Okay.
And look at it.
Because everybody could hear that.
Sorry. That was the sound of my tripod holder thing.
Okay. So if you remember last time we saw Jack of Blades did a bunch of customs, including that one that has all spiky and black, and we couldn't really tell what the hell was going on. So this is his symbol for that. So this is the thing he came up for.
That's cool.
It's a twisted version of the Celestial Being emblem. And he called it Fallen Celestial. So trying to be an experimental mobile weapon designed to kill Gundams and annihilate humankind. So it's a thing.
So kind of like the mobile armors from IDO.
I believe so, yes. Golden Skull. Okay, so Machine Core is just saying random things. All right. So Scarlet Leaves showing off an Exia repair version. That's not the MG. That's got to be an HG. Right? No, it's got to be an MG. It's got the clear bits on the legs. Okay. I haven't seen that one in a while. Nice. I have one of those. Okay. And then we've got Aut Knight with a 00. Kind of hard to tell which one it is. Looks like it's on it's on an HG stand, so I'm guessing it's the HG. Yeah, it's got to be. Looks fine. A little bit of weathering to it.
Yeah, not bad. Sort of a less is more kind of thing going on.
Yeah, it's a little dirty. He's added green paint to the GN drives, which is cool. That's a bit of a blurry picture. Go to this one. It's a little easier to see. Yeah, it's just, he scunged it up a little bit. I don't know if he painted the upright horns on it, because those are generally a sticker on that. So I don't know if he painted that. Probably, just looking at it, looks like he did do some painting. So it does look nice. It's a good deal. He's fairly new to the server as well. Okay, scrolling. So here's more from Aut Knight. We've got a Dynamis. Probably HG by looking at it. Yeah, it's got to be HG. Details are kind of the way they are. Oh, yeah. That's not bad. Looks like a straight build. A little blurry, but it's okay.
Nice clean build.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a newer person, a Jet Set Radio fanboy, working on an RG of some sort. I assume it's a 00 kit. And it's an RG Exia Trans Am.
With clear armor. That's kind of cool looking.
Yeah, look at that.
I'd be terrified of it
Oh,
just
that's the new
breaking. But
I'm 100%
that's
terrified.
the P Bandai. Yeah.
yeah.
That's the P Bandai release. Yep.
Sorry, thirsty.
But yeah, the clear armor and the inner frame, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I was scared how much it was going to be clear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we've got what appears to be, I'm assuming the MG Curios. Zoomed out a little bit, but yeah. Looks like it's on a 100 stand. Yeah, that's the MG. Oh, it says only master grades right there, so yeah. Hey, that looks familiar. I just built one of them. It's good. It's a good build. Eric just built one of them too. He's going to have to bring it over very soon. All right. So back to Jack of Blades. We've got a nice little Gundam Artemis. I wish I could just click through. I wish I could click through the pictures, make my life easy.
Is there a kit for Artemis? Or is that like
not.
Okay.
There's not an actual kit. There was either resin conversions or I believe like I don't know if they're B Club or something like that. There's a couple of those where they, they're official but not official or not mainstream things. But I don't know if it's a full custom or not. I mean, I don't know enough about Artemis. I know it was like the predecessor to the Gen Archer. Very small body, stuff like that. Obviously looks like a bumblebee to some degree. I do like the pistols on the back like wings. That's pretty cool. Or is it a straight up kit bash? Hard to tell. Yeah. And also one thing that's interesting about it is it's a GNY. So it is one of the experimental ones. That's pretty cool. It's got a big just thruster right there. That's neat. I like that.
I just always thought this design was cool.
It is cool. I mean, it looks like a slight kit bash. I could be wrong.
Yeah, because isn't that an Exia shield? Like from the blade arm thing? Or
yes.
Blade GN Sword 1?
It is. Sorry, I'm looking at the chat real quick. Yeah, but I mean, like some of the weapons are definitely like of their own thing. The rest of them do look borrowed, but it is what it is. Still cool. And he has was it Arios Ascalon, which is another version of the Arios. And like there were different versions of the Gundams over time. Just different equipment, stuff like that. Obviously things that never made it to having full kits and whatnot. Come on, there we go. So we got different rifle, really pointy thing happening here with a big ass blade hanging off of it. I mean, in theory, that could be a custom, and I'm just an idiot. But the name sounds familiar. Yeah, Arios is a good one. Can't wait for the RG or RG. Can't wait for the MG of that. It's not the other way around. I thought it would be based on the Archer. I forgot the research. No, Artemis was first. That's cool. Yeah, see, so there's her route. I think it's just showing like some of the evolution in a way. So Artemis, you got some Artemis. Tim, I keep saying sorry, that laughing got me. Is that on y'all's end or my end?
I think that was on you.
Okay, so
my mic, the little high pitched giggle.
Yes,
that was my wife.
Oh, okay, she surprisingly sounds a lot like mine as well. It's okay. So, damn it, Arios. So Artemis, Arios, Gen Archer, and Harut there. That's pretty cool. And then here's the flight mode for that with the giant sword once again. Like, I guess it's meant to ram through things with the giant GN sword. I don't know enough about that particular thing. But that's nuts. That's a heck of a way to do it. Huh. I mean, it looks cool. Oh, there it is with the blade down.
That's pretty cool.
Reminds me of something from BattleBots. Must deploy the blade. Oh, this is actually a really good photo because you can actually see the head poking out there on the reflection. Got visible head syndrome. Okay, scrolling through. That looks pretty cool. All right, so here's for a lot of people who never got to see the Curious Gust, which had the like extra boosters. So, and then a little bit added to the front and stuff like that. So, it would be really cool if we got a P Bandai of this. It'll likely never happen, but it would be really cool. Okay, so we're back to this dude. So the art to me must have come as one of those types of kits because I've seen a lot of people who have it, but it was never like a full mass release. And this is clearly the same thing that the other dude had as well. And so there's the Arios. So that must have also been one of those kits. So somebody out there sent those things. Let's see here. Scrolling. And then that's actually the Harut with its add-on legs and extra little scissor bits flying about. And he's attacking the else thing we saw last time. For those who were here last week. That reminds me of when Mythbusters tried to split a car with a snowplow. Yeah. Let's see. Gen Archer has a Gundam face behind its visor, right? It does. It has a faceplate and eyes. It doesn't have like a... I mean, it is. It has a Gundam face. Arturo, I see you. Machine Core, I would get 3 of those plain Gundams and turn them into giant Star Saber for my Astray. Okay. All right. Okay, and then Random, whoever the hell Random is, who has some MG Dynamices. So he's got hey, how about I drop my mouse? Oh. So he's got the Trans Am and the regular. So I never did pick up the Trans Am. It's a little out of my price range at the time. Then Curious. Ku.
I will be right back.
Dion will be right back.
After these messages.
There, I muted him just in case. Just wave really loud. Oh, apparently his MG Exia fell during the photo shoot. Oh no! Who would have guessed that MG Exia would fall over? It's what they do.
That's why God created action bases.
Yeah, exactly. That's why none of my, except for the 2 heaviest Exias that are actually standing on their feet, but most of mine are actually on a thing. Random. Oh, so that must be Random E-Man 3. That's from Mr. Random. Okay, so we got 7 swords. Yay. Chuck. I said Chuck of blades. So he just posted a collection picture, which is fine. Why are some of them facing the wrong way? Oh, those are the okay. Those are the GN or gun tanks, the Jin tanks, as they were. So it said, can you find the kits from Gundam 00 the game show? He's just saying words now. Okay, so now we've got another custom he did here. So it is a 00, but with the back with like the transient booster with all kinds of weird stuff going on. I don't know what's happening. It must be, looks like the HG. It's got to be, right? I don't know. It might be the MG. Looks kind of big. Really hard to tell. It's an interesting combo because he got this thing going on. So he's got some 00 riser parts on the backpack.
Nice.
Yeah.
Looks like one of those like support unit backpack things from the build series.
It is. Well, I mean, it's the Trans Am booster from the Exia Dark Matter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so he said HG. Okay, yeah, so he said right there high grades. Okay. And then they're just saying things over and over. Okay. He said, I ordered this kit a few months ago, waiting on it to come in. It's a Gundam Throne Irons Turbulence. So you can really, really like ratchet up your throne irons, which it looks to be nuts. I don't even know what all that is. It's a hell of a resin
That's
conversion,
cool.
though. It's one of those cases of why did they throw so much shit at it? To me, it looks like they just tried to combine all three versions of the thrones together. Is really what it looks like to me. It's HG because there's Arizona Canty. Oh yeah, that's fine. Looks like HG from the Amazing X. Yeah, yep. Okay, sorry, I'm just looking at chat. One of these years, I want to add 7 sword to my X and Riser. That's just too much, man. Just too much. Okay, so here's a backpack on this thing. Look. So it has a transform and flight mode. If you see it down here.
Okay, I was gonna say it looked like it had stuff for making it fly.
Honestly, it just sort of turns it into a transformer. I mean,
Yeah.
it looks like a Seeker.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looked a lot like Armada Starscream or something.
Yep. All right, so this is something I was super excited about, and I told this guy to share it here. So this is actually not a 00 kit in any way, shape, or form. This is actually not a Gundam kit at all. Can you see what it is?
Is that a 30-minute mission kit?
That is a 30-minute missions kit made to look like the 00.
That's pretty darn cool.
Yeah, and then even added some extra riser parts to it. So I had to tell this guy. I saw him on Facebook. I was like, "You've got to take this to the thing. More people need to see it." It is a super cool custom. In my mind, it counts, and I'm the one in charge of 00CTOBER. So it's super cool. He did a really good job on it. You know, even adding the backpack to make it look more like the riser, stuff like that.
And GN condensers on the legs.
Yeah, and I think those are just like radome thruster parts. Up the Dion has returned.
Damn, I'm digging that.
Yeah. Did you see the rest of it? Well, you're also on a delay on the thing, so you're probably seeing it now. But yeah, it's super cool. And the only thing that's a little bit different is the big axe weapon. But other than that, it's pretty sweet. I mean, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of paint. It does look weathered. Yeah, he's definitely weathered it. Looks like he's added his own custom decals. Decals.
Very cool stuff.
I think it's actually an Alto. Could be wrong. I have to scroll up. What did he call it? Yeah, GN Alto. Built from 30-minute missions. So we're not going to call this 30-minute missions anymore. We're going to call this 00 missions. That's actually very cool. Okay. Oh, hey, look, that looks familiar. I just thought I'd share something at that point. Okay, Hida is here, sharing off the 00 Sky with all the added-on parts in its boosty mode, whatever the hell. It's a higher than Sky phase or whatever that bullshit was. It's like it's not real.
Sky, yes.
Yeah, but he added the heavy weapons pack to it, but not the Trans Am one. So it's neat. That one's I definitely don't need that one. All right, so we had the link last time, but we didn't see the pictures, and that's Jerry's 00 Perfect Strike that he built. So he built himself. This was in the contest this year. So I believe that was an MG strike, and then he just GN'd the hell out of it, realistically. So that's his version of the Archer strike pack. And then the sword pack, which is, straight up Exia. Which is cool. A little bit of 00 on there as well. And, when we judged it, when we judged this thing, we basically came to the conclusion it's a really cool thing. You need to work on the pictures and maybe eliminate the orange. Other than that, it was a really cool build. Oh, yeah, so it's mostly a strike and then has 00 parts attached as well. I should have used the shoulders that were extra from the G Self Perfect pack. Huh. I swapped the shoulders too. Both kits have their points. Oh, I see what you mean. Sorry, this Heat replying to what I said. let's see here. So he added. He said he swapped out stuff from another kit. Okay, interesting. Nice. Okay, so that's just a little bit. I'm wrong. That wasn't a little bit of Jerry's. It's all a bit of Jerry's. So there's the more blasty versions. This big ass GN bazooka, which is funny because that's almost exactly what the Ogre GP Rise 210 does. It has a GN bazooka with a big ass GN drive attached to the end of it.
That's the bazooka off the Tyrian ground type.
Yeah, so he used Tyrian parts for that, which is cool.
I kind of like the armature on that. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean he did a good job making shit work. He really did. Like I said, the craftsmanship in the building was not what we critiqued him on. So he had a lot of creativity and stuff like that. It's just mostly taking pictures that aren't in front of a bunch of shit, you know. So it was good. Okay, and then Candy shared this. I think we sort of looked at this, or I talked about it. I didn't show it. So it's an Exia with some extra shoulders on it, slightly customized sword. I think it looks pretty badass.
Very cool.
Yes. Can the GN gun be more phallic? Yes, it could. Everything could be a bit more phallic. If you recall, someone literally made a gigantic cannon with 2 blue balls underneath it. Good old East Kentucky Gunpla. That's that guy. He hasn't been around here in a while. Okay, so looking at this thing, he's definitely got the Dark Matter shoulders under here, but these are definitely shoulders from the Grimgeared, right? From what I can tell. But they look like the 1/100 Grimgeared. But this looks like an HG. Those are some big-ass shoulders. I don't know. Could be wrong. It's got some other smoothed out parts. It does look like there's a bit of combination of bits happening here. I digs it. I think it's a really cool... I think it's a better-looking Dark Matter, in my opinion. And it looks like he's got something going on in the backpack. We can't really tell, though.
It makes you think a little bit of like the Els Quanta with all the smooth lines and very sort of organic shape to it.
How dare you?
How dare I?
How dare you?
He's not wrong.
I know. He might be. And then there's the really cool thing we dissected last week. And I have not bought the kits and stuff for it yet, but I really kind of want to. I did look at it. Did look at the parts and stuff. So let's see here. Let's get caught up to stuff from this week. Oh look, somebody's kit. Somebody's build from a Sunriser. I wonder who took that picture. It was me. I love that's the only picture Eric decided to show. Like, doesn't show any of the rest of them. That's funny. Yeah, but he's just messing with me because he's Eric. Let's see here. Who is this? DJ Soundwave. I don't think other than a custom painted 00, I don't know what all is happening here. Oh, and is that an Exia face palming? Or is he just not have an arm? I think he just is lacking an arm. That's odd. Like right here. Something is going on with this Exia, but I can't tell what. I don't know what's going on there. I mean, I'm digging on the black and red 00. You know, that's good colors. Want to see more of it. Okay, and then here we go again. So that's the Grim Gundam or GRM. It's like one of the earliest things that this one was derived from. Then there's Artemy. So I guess the gun bits were a thing, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, because those legs look straight up to be GN Archer.
At least the feet, the legs are a little bit, the little round parts.
Minus the big fins.
Yeah. So I mean, like you can see the development from the Artemy to the Jin Archer. You were bored. Of course, you were bored, Eric. Dork boy. All right, so here's some more of the Exia with all its stuff. Man,
No, is that the same RG?
that's the same
or is
one.
that a
That's
different
the
one?
same one, but it's finished.
Okay.
He didn't have it finished before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then he posted more posing pics. That much translucent. I've not built a full-on translucent kit, but I'm so scared to do anything that's that much translucent.
Man, just that, because I messed with that HG translucent Banshee Norn, and that thing just was, it felt like it was going to shatter in your hands.
Yeah,
Just holding it, not even trying to pose it, just in your hands. It felt like it was the most fragile thing in the world.
and that was like glitter, like it was metallic clear as well, right? It wasn't just straight clear.
Yeah, there was metallic flecks in it. Looks really, really cool. Just yeah.
Scary as hell. So I assume these are also RGs. Just making that assumption. Looks cool.
Given the
Really?
possibility, I'd say so.
He's like, yay! But if you notice, this one is falling over.
Yeah.
he's falling over backwards
RG.
on. Yeah. Oh, what he was showing off here was the fact that he's got two of the GN swords. So, yeah. So he took one, swapped it over. It's always a thing XCS had the ability to do. You just never saw it. So if Satsunova was left-handed, it would have been that way. Think about that. I said, think about it.
I'm thinking about it. Calm down.
Good. Okay.
But I know something you do not know. I am not left-handed.
Yes. I was waiting for the reference. There we go. So there's a Cherubim behind his shield of bits. Androius, I built HG Banshee Clear. Can confirm you have to be really careful when handling it, otherwise all the joints are solid. Nice. Exia Moonwalker. Okay. I have 2 clear kits from Gunpla Expo to build soon. Ugh, scare me. Just scared me, my friend. Okay, so more on the Cherubim there. That's nice. Carlos wants my 00 movie magazine. No, you can't have it. It's mine. Let's see here. That's some more of Cherubim from Scarlet Leaves. Ah, look, he took a Sharpie to all the guns. Look at this. He's silverized.
Not bad.
Yeah, not too bad.
That's a paint Sharpie, so yeah, that's at least is going to be decent.
Yeah.
There was a regular Sharpie that smudges everywhere.
Oh. Yeah, those aren't meant to paint on things. Let's see here. Amazing Exia and G-Portant. I really wanted a G-Portant for this year, and I can't find one, so I gotta hope that they do a re-release on it sometime soon. What was that?
Yeah, I was wondering.
That was a dryer.
Oh, let's just assume all random.
Let's just assume all
random sounds. Yeah, all random sounds are coming from Dion.
Quite possibly.
Just pretend it's a fart next time. Like when some random noise happens, just lean. Just be like Jerry Nadler in that recent video.
Oh God!
Have you seen that? Have you seen that? Oh my God! I cannot believe he shit himself in the middle of a press conference and had to waddle off stage carefully. Okay, guys, like staying out of the politics of it, just go find that video and watch it and judge for yourself whether or not that man shit himself on national television and then just had to pretend. It's just, this is how we derail.
Wow.
Okay.
It was
hey, look.
Wow.
Dude, he leaned too. Like he was like letting it out. Like, did he not realize he was on camera at that point? Like, I'm done talking, they'll turn the cameras off. Is that what he thought?
I agree with Rodimus. Look, Gunpla.
Yes, Gunpla.
Can we continue with the Gunpla?
If I had the video out, I would. Yeah. Never gamble on a fart. And he gambled hard. Sharpie is my paint choice after Creos. Nice. I'm using a lot of Tamiya and Mr. Color stuff on my side. Okay, so we got a bunch of HGs, a bunch of HG Gundams, and a DTOF. It's all good. Who is that anyways? That was Scarlet Leaves. Scarletto. We're actually almost caught up. So unless you guys like throw a ton of stuff next week, we won't have anything to look at. So tell your friends, tell your family, tell other YouTubers. If you see people posting 00 related kits on Facebook groups and stuff like that, use the hashtag 00October, and then I'm going to try to search and find them. Okay. I've been doing that. Okay. All right. So RoboCat is like, guess I'll post these here. Thank you, RoboCat. I appreciate that. So we do have some Valkylander goodness going on here. Although it looks like he had some bleeding issues with his panel liner on all of that semi-translucent nonsense. Yeah, that's one reason why I didn't. It
does bleed.
Yep, that's why I didn't panel line mine. It's like, yeah, I did not panel line mine. Though it does look like
just something about the plastic. It makes it doesn't panel line nicely or something.
Yeah,
it bleeds.
It's not smooth. It's not super smooth, and it'll bleed into it.
Super porous.
Yeah.
Okay. Even the Tamiya panel liner didn't work.
Yeah. No, I didn't do
everywhere.
It. Yeah, I didn't do mine. So sucks. I'm sorry. Though the wings look really nice, but I can't. He must have painted that because all those little dots aren't on the actual kit. Though he missed the same thing I missed, and it's the little tiny toesies that are on the swords that are supposed to be painted gold, that are the feet on the rear legs. I don't know why I'm doing quotes. Nobody can see me. And then just the two Valkylanders. That's a nice shot. I like that.
That is a nice shot.
That really is a cool thing with the two.
Need to work on the focus depth a little bit. And other than that, you'll be good. If you're using a Samsung phone, there is an option there that actually will allow you to do pictures. They will take images at different depths for the same shot, and you can actually put them together. You can take so it'll be crystal clear up front, crystal clear in the back, or you can separate it at any given point. You actually have that ability for anybody who does not know. But it's a nice shot. It looks like he did some painting on the original Valky too, because this looks hand painted. The straps on the shoulders, except he didn't do the green jewel there. That was pretty cool. Now, Jack of Blades hit me up the other day wondering if he could share some 3D renders he's working on. So he has been working on the Alvatori, the big golden nightmare with all the GN drives.
I think it had like 15 GN drives or something.
I think it's like 7 or 8, but yeah, not counting the one that's way too many. So I don't know if he's planning on printing these or whatever. I think it might be he wants to print them down the line. This one is massively inconclusive. Like what the hell even is that? It looks like a big beetle horn, like for something. Like you're gonna make a Megazord. That's not me knocking it. I'm just pointing it out, bud. I know it's a work in progress. Okay, so front is where it has basically like what they did for their mobile armor. So the claws come out, and then it's got the head with the giant beam cannon attached to it. So he's getting a lot of the features in there, which is pretty cool. Though it sucks because you can see how he's having to shape all the items and stuff. So I know it's probably a fuck ton of work. Okay, what do we got here? Jerry, yep, there we go. Antonio, what's going on? Possibly a matte gloss coat topped with a Q-tip after applying the inner liner might help. That is correct. For talking about the Valkylander that was messed up, try to give it a clean surface to panel line upon. Is that a loose hair? No, that is not a loose hair. Don't pull that. Solid render, load sleeve. Yes, it would be cool. I still think it looks better as a chicken than white Kodorn. Hida liked my screwed up version of the EX Valkylander where I had it in normal mode without the back legs. I I like that better too. So the other thing he's working on, which is something I'm not very familiar with, and it's the Trilobite. So another mobile armor type deal. It's very interesting. Now that's definitely one I'm not familiar with at all. I have no idea where it came into the story. I do this stream every Sunday? I do this stream every Sunday when I have something to look at. I like to do Sunday streams either in the morning or the evening. Of course, we did a very long-running review series. You know, see how did we review 3 series back to back, Thomas?
We did essentially.
we did Divers Origin and then Divers, or Re-Rise, Divers, Re-Rise. But yeah, we try to stream a lot, and during Double October, as long as I've got stuff to look at, I will definitely be looking at things. I mean, this will be pretty cool. I have no idea what this thing is. I mean, it looks like it's got a giant sword coming out its front, and then I assume that's the front, and then a couple small claws, presumably pulling things into said sword. I don't know.
It makes me think of like some of the transformation devices for like newer Ultraman series.
Yeah, it looks like the base of a special sword of some sort.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's definitely a mobile armor.
Not saying that's a bad thing or anything like that. That's just where my mind goes because I'm not familiar with the source material on this one.
Yeah, I'm looking it up too. Okay, so this falls under the mobile armors like the Gadaleza, the Salvatore, stuff like that. He said he let it bleed like that on purpose. I thought it looked neat and gave it whatever. Why didn't you? Okay, if you're watching the stream, why aren't you replying in the stream instead of on the Discord? You replied to me in the Discord, not in the chat. That's funny. Okay, 04. I'm looking up this thing because I want to know more about it. B11 Trilobite. I don't know. Maybe he made it up. And I think, oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, it's an aquatic mobile armor. That would make sense.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. It's an underwater mobile armor. Ryan Remington. Okay. Trilobite is a mobile armor fought in the ocean. It'd have to be from some kind of side story because I've never seen. Whoa. Okay. The colors are not what it looks like online, and it looks like a squid going the wrong way. So if you think of the arms as the tentacles, it definitely looks more like a squid. That's pretty cool. And it's got a lot of shit going on. Wait, was it actually in the... There's no way it's in the series, right? Sorry, it's got a clip, but I don't recall ever seeing this thing before. Oh, it says video is private. That doesn't help me. I don't know. That's pretty cool. Got GN Tau drives. That makes sense. I love all these advertisements for things that I'm not buying. Torpedoes, GN fields. That's pretty cool. Nice. Claw arm, linear sphere, GN torpedoes, anti-ship ground missiles. Interesting. Chemical jelly bomb. The hell is a chemical jelly bomb?
It's a bomb made out of chemical jellies.
I guess. We actually saw it in the anime? Oh, okay. It was in the 2nd season? Damn, I missed that. Weird. I'm going to have to go back and rewatch that. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I totally missed that. Presumably that's not a celestial being. Right?
Do you think?
Yeah. It's like, that did not come from celestial being then. Okay, so if it was in a series, it clearly just went whoop over my head. I assume that was one of the things that was coming after them while they were underwater in the Ptolemy. Presumably, that would make sense, right? Okay. Oop, why is my phone buzzing? Oh, why are you sending me links? I'm looking at things. Well, if he sent me a link while I'm sitting there looking at it. Dork. Okay, probably a naphthalene-like substance made to slow the target or immobilize it. Maybe. It's A-laws. That would make sense if it's A-laws. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to rewatch that. All right. So random posted here. Eddie made Exia. What do you call it? Exia Striker. So basically, he did what Jerry did. Just threw the GN sword on a strike. That's pretty cool though. You can interchange a lot of things because I did my 00 strike. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so he said Trilobite came out good. Just need a bigger 3D printer. Okay, so he is planning on 3D printing these things. So
Very cool.
Yep, and he says he's got an Anycubic Photon. So yeah, that's a pretty small printer for the moment. So all right, so that's enough of that shit. Yeah, so we're actually caught up now. So if you guys have more 00 stuff, like I said, share it amongst the thing or use the hashtag 00October. Wherever it is you might be. If there's something I need to look at, I will search for the hashtags. If it's on Instagram or something like that, also do the same thing. If you use hashtag 00October, hashtag 00October5 or V, as it were, it'd be great. Hey, we've got 19 people here. Cool. I love he's sitting here explaining what that gel stuff would do. Water is a viscous medium, so by
that is what I'm working on.
Good night. You could like wear that as a helmet.
Just about. But this whole section here had to be, as you can see from the inside, there's a lot of substructure I had to build and putty up in there to keep it attached. So yeah, it's cool, but it's a pain in the ass.
Oh, I can imagine.
Looks like a pain in the ass. Not explaining, just guessing. Okay.
Where'd that crack come from?
Alaw's Crimson Titans. Yeah, Alaw's are basically like Titans. Makes sense. There it is. But yeah, seeing if there's any. I like my chemical jelly with peanut butter. That's funny. Arturo, good night. I saw you just said you had to go to bed early. You got an early morning. That sucks. I get to sleep in tomorrow. It's my day off. And I get to spend my day off working constantly. So between first things first, I'm going to review every kit I currently have built. And then I'm going to build the final one and not even try to review it in the same day. The last time I thought I would get something built and reviewed in the same day, the built part took till 9 p.m. So that didn't happen. But I did get the Master Grade Monday finished or reviewed yesterday morning before going to work and got that edited today. So that's fun. Because we celebrated the wifey's birthday kind of today. Didn't really do a whole lot other than clean the house and whatnot. Jack of Blades shows up after we're done. Oh, dude, you literally missed everything. Blazing Oshawott is here as well. There you go. Now Gold Cat says he let it bleed out on purpose. There we go. He made it look like it was stained. Okay, cool.
That works.
Did it on purpose. Or is this the I meant to do that situation? Yeah. No, it's what's supposed to look like. It's fine. It's fine. It's always more rewarding to work for yourself than for someone else. This is true. But technically speaking, I work for all of
pay the bills.
Yeah, exactly. But I work for all of you guys. You say things, and then I have to go out and find it and review it. And I take all of your critical input and make adjustments accordingly. Oh, hold on. Wait.
Slut.
Oh, no, my pants are on fire. Hold on. There we go. Why are you calling me a slut? I'm a whore. Whores get paid.
Slut.
Yep. I had water problems. Oh, I'm sorry. You had no water for 3 weeks? Where are you, Flint, Michigan? I guess that would be a blessing.
No, that'd
in
be
Michigan.
3 years.
No, that'll be, like I said, that'll be a blessing in Michigan. Let's see here. I meant to break that piece. It's called weathering. Battle damage. Oops. That's like me in the middle of a review. Well, this is getting kit bashed. I meant to break that so I can kit bash this later. I'd love to give you a raise. Yeah, that's called join the Patreon. See, or you could always do super chat. Everything else like that. People randomly throw super chats during a live stream. One of these days I'll have to do like a gaming live stream. That'd be fun. Playing something. I don't know what. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Well, let's see. Command and Conquer had an amazing Gundam mod. I mean, it had several of them actually, where all your units were like Gundam Wing or Gundam, or it was pretty fun to play that in that kind of style, especially since the last one was Gundam Seed.
Yeah,
so it's like just all your major units and your major characters are Gundams, and you're running around just doing all kinds of fun stuff. It was cool.
That would be pretty cool.
Cool.
Tony says Gundam Battle Operation 2. I don't own that, nor the system that it plays on. It's Battlefield meets Gundam. Yeah, I know. I mean, I know what it is, but I don't know. I haven't figured that out. I don't know if I have time to do anything gaming. Most of the time, if I'm playing games, it's during the day when I should be working on things. So I've been playing Among Us. That was fun. I'll probably do another Discord Among Us night. You didn't actually have to throw out a super chat. I appreciate that. Dropping $2. I appreciate that. Dude, my cat's snoring or talking in his sleep. That's funny. I need them to make the Curios Trans Am already. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I was misreading what he meant. He meant he wants a kit for that. I mean, what is it, October? Give him like till December. It'll be out probably. Usually they show the Trans Am like a month after the normal one comes out, right? Curious has been out for a while and have not shown it. Yeah. They haven't shown
the world kind of ended for a bit.
Yeah, but that's something they would have had already done and ready to roll out. Did you guys see about that the pop-up shop in LA this weekend that everybody got to go to? So it was a Gundam, basically like almost like a Gundam-based pop-up shop in LA in a mall or something like that.
I think I saw pictures of it. Since it was since it said in LA, I'm like, well, that's a thing that I'll never get to see.
Yes, yeah. And it's one of those things that is not going anywhere else. They're like, nah, we're good. We did LA. We made 10 grand. Time to go home. Heaven forbid they come to Texas with anything ever. They would skip completely over the middle of the country and go straight to New York and call it a weekend. I mean, this is where they're doing all the fake cons right now, so it makes sense that they would do something like that, right? At this time, yeah. Let's see, Project Icarus or War Tech Fighters, both Gundam-like on Switch and PC. Why does everybody assume that I want to play anything Gundam related? Like, this channel isn't 100% Gundam. Don't blink at me. It's not. Never has been. Work, eat, build, sleep, repeat. I know what 4 of those things are. See, I feel like this group would make an interesting night of Cards Against Humanity. See, I've been trying to get together a Cards Against Humanity night for a Shoki After Dark live stream. It's just getting that together is difficult. Obviously, now is even more difficult. Though there is an app that is a total ripoff. They even scanned all the cards in and stuff like that. So there is a digital way we could do it. There is a digital way we could do it. My cousin brought one over today, which is basically Cards Against Humanity, but it's like Yelp reviews instead. So you get the name of a place or business, and then you play the review that somebody left for it, whether it's positive or negative. So they give 1 through 5 stars, and then they write out the thing. And I kicked ass at it. I won, playing with my cousin and Miss Shoki. They won a quarter of the time. I cleared out that whole game. It was just good. It was a lot of fun. I can't remember what it was called though. The only thing about it, because Cards Against Humanity, nice white and black stuff like that. There's other ripoffs that Crabs Adjust Humidity, which are very similar, but there's other ones where they're like red and white cards, stuff like that. This one was orange and red cards. So like it's kind of hard to look at. But it was a fun game. It sucks we couldn't get more people to come over at the time. So we're gonna have to plan out another card night, but it would be fun to actually get like some type of card game together. How everything is closed there. You talking about New York? I don't know. Most things are closed in LA, but I still pulled this off. If it's not closed, it's on fire in LA. So it's it's one of those things. MG GN Arms would be incredibly expensive. I don't know who mentioned that before that, but yeah, if they tried to do an MG, which it would not be an MG, GN Arms would be an RE. They wouldn't make an actual MG of that. It would just be the same thing. They just scaled it up. But it'd be so damn heavy if it wasn't hollow that it'd be kind of hard to put on a stand. Because you got to think that the HG version uses the stand for the Psycho Zaku MG. So you do the physical math on that one. Rogue Company is a good game. I could do cards. Sorry, my ears here. Did you have questions for me on your stuff? Nope. If we did, I don't remember what they were, Jack. Sorry. Did you guys have any comments for Jack? Like his symbol,
Good stuff.
like his fallen celestial symbol.
I thought it looked pretty cool.
Yeah, I
maybe
thought
a
the
little
Fallen Celestial was
busy
really
for
good.
a logo thing. I'm sorry, I spoke over you, man. Go ahead.
No, I agree. It was actually, I think it was actually the kit thing he built is what the symbol was. So busy is as busy does. Yeah, busy is as busy does. I mean, it is what it is. It looks really cool, but it is what it is. Who's leaving? So Exploding Kittens is really fun. For those who haven't played Exploding Kittens is a fun game. There's a new one that's called Barking Kittens. I think is a spinoff. We did not get to play that, but my cousin brought it. There's another fun card game. He's like obsessed with party games. So he buys like at least 2 a month when he has the money. So there's this other one. I forget, we call it the Caveman. But I don't know if that's exactly what it's called. So, you play in pairs, and you usually split up males, females, or just however, and you have 2 teams, and one person is giving clues, and the other people on a team have to guess what the subject of the card is. So in a way, it's like charades, except you have to use 1-syllable words to describe the thing on the card. Now, it's
when we first called Shout.
Yeah. But what's funny about this is if you break the rules, if you use more than 1 syllable, the person next to you has an inflatable club that hits you over the head, and then so. If that happens, they get the point instead of you, or things like that. So it's actually really fun, especially when drinking, because like trying to get people who have been drinking to describe something with 1-syllable words is really hard. Because once we got to the realization you can make a sentence out of it, like so that's why I say, look, you sound like a caveman, basically. Most people are just using 1-word descriptors and trying to get there instead of piecing together 1-syllable word sentences. So it's a lot of fun. Let's see here. Cali is what I mean. Yes, I know what you meant, Tony. Cali is sort of closed. Sort of. MG GN Arms would reuse the HG Dendrobium skeleton. I mean, maybe? I don't know. It could do. Are you playing with your truck there, Dion? What are you doing?
No, I was putting away the tablet.
Oh, okay. He's like, I don't need to look at this anymore. It is what it is. All right. Guys, anything else you want to ask us while we're here? Because now we kind of ran out of stuff pretty fast. Should we look at memes? I've got Gundam memes. I have a
Oh.
whole. There's a whole section of
Oh.
Gundam memes.
Oh.
Okay, no, we're just laughing right off the bat. I have to. Okay.
Oh God.
I saw that one earlier.
Wow. Just no.
Oh, come on.
Believe in love after crashing a colony into the planet.
Oh no, it's Believe in Love After Lala. That's perfect. By the way, I have not looked at these, so this is going to be interesting.
Uh-oh.
Are you a member of the AU? What? No, I sell propane. That's funny. Let's see. Perfect Grade Unleashed. Yeah. Oh no. No. It's just not right. Just not right. What? Some of these are not memes. They're just...
Gundam Snowboarder. Remember
And then-
seeing, I don't know if it's the same person, but there was somebody that did videos of him and somebody else wearing like a goof outfit,
Mhm.
snowboarding. And like there's an actual video of them going down the hill and stuff. It's kind of impressive.
Yep.
I can't read any of that.
Okay, I'll read it because it's an IBO reference. Okay, so edgy horn and spooky red eyes, oversized mace for massive bulk, Digimon claw, nano laminate armor, twin Ahab reactor, baby making cockpit, Elia Visionana limiter release, some pole coming from space. Fucking visor. That's funny. Panel lining over black. Jerry wants to know, what do you do for panel lining over black? I just panel line with gray.
You don't.
Because, like, if nothing else, it adds a different shine.
It depends on like if it's kind of like a more of a dark gray than a black. I've done black panel lining with it too. There is a Gundam Among Us.
Yeah. Of course, there's Gundam Among Us things. It's a mono eye thing. Though they did a terrible job. They could have remade this whole background without putting them directly over the spacesuit.
Yeah, not that it would have been. It's just a simple gradient.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
As Rodimus was saying about panel lining on black.
Yeah. What were you saying, Rob?
Oh, I was saying that if it's a dark gray, I'll do black panel line because that does contrast. There have been times where I've wanted to try out like doing white or silver for panel lining on really dark colors because I think that might look cool, but I just never had an occasion to do it yet.
Okay.
I tested a Gundam. I would empty a Gundam marker into one of these cups here, and then fill it with rubbing alcohol to thin it out. And using a long bristle, like a 10-aught brush, panel line solid black, like actual black with that. It becomes like a pour type marker at that point. But it to varying degrees of success. I also did with the standard Mecha Gray Gundam marker. Matter of fact, I was going to do that for my Amazinger kits because they come in a very shiny black, and they've got a lot of surface detail that you're not going to see otherwise. But most of the time, if the plastic itself is black, when you hit it with a flat mat, it kind of stands out on its own. So if you're just doing a straight build, don't bother. But if it's not a black, like it's a dark charcoal or a dark gray or a medium gray, by all means, use black Gundam marker. You'll be fine.
Okay. So here's one. Dear Diary, I killed another friend of Jared's. This brings my count to 3. Zeta reference.
Well, that must have been the first 8 episodes.
Yeah.
Dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Having watched all of Gundam X, yeah,
Yeah, that was lost on me.
I totally get that reference.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, Bright Slap.
Plenty of Bright Slap memes. I've made some good Bright Slap memes. I need to share more of my own memes in here.
I've done some
It's
good Bright
it's my
Slaps.
meme channel. It's my meme channel. By the way, guys, pictures are not memes. I'm gonna have to like have a whole section of like goofy Gundam pictures or some shit because like just a getter robo in the game, it's cool, but it's not a meme. I feel like I shouldn't have to explain what memes do. People calling Zaku kits as Gunpla, but Zaku is not a Gundam. Obviously, a JoJo meme.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, no.
See, and you wanted to come here.
Yeah,
You wanted to look through this.
I need to
You're
start.
No one to
subjecting
blame but
us
yourself.
to this.
I need to start curating the meme folder. Once again, cool pictures, not memes. So we're gonna have a cool pictures meme in our section here. Oh, what is this? Gundam Seed Jollibee Kids Meal Toy TV commercial. What? Have you seen this?
Jollibee Kids Meals presents Gundam Seed Cosmic Gizmos. Alert! Just read Gundam for Earth. Hail Strike Gundam. Freedom Gundam. Justice Gundam. Return to
Gundam. It's a Gundam.
What the heck?
That would be a
Freedom
Gundam.
shot down. Justice shot down. Thank God someone got Kira.
This is a little weird. Here,
Oh, dear God. Stop it.
it's full frontal.
Huh.
What the fuck?
Joggers.
I don't even know.
Wow. Just.
Fuck you, Fetties, in your Gundam. I'll take that pitch out myself. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, what is? I don't want to know what Gogger's thing is.
Don't know.
What is with the lips? I
Eric,
don't
did
understand.
you post that Goggers one?
No, that was
Goggers.
Herb. That was Herb. He did it twice.
You
for some
don't
reason.
get the joke. You
I know it's a
honest to God
gog.
don't get that joke.
I know that's a Gog. I don't understand the lips on it. What? Don't explain it.
Think racist. Like, really racist.
Oh, that's terrible. That's way
up,
worse
my
than I
Gaga?
thought it was. That's way worse than I thought it
Yeah,
was.
surprise.
I thought it was innocently
I
dumb.
was wondering if that was a. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So this is really confusing.
I mean,
It's a Xeon Indigo Xeon.
Hey,
thought I
I
was-
heard you have like Xeon. So put a Xeon in your Xeon so you can Xeon while you Xeon.
That's incest.
It's Xeon squared. Okay. Oh, okay. So Keith M was the one who did the GN Alto. Cool. 00 minute missions. Yes. 00 minute missions. Hey, this guy is in charge, totally sus. I'm just hanging back and I'm Johnny riding, damn it. More Among Us Gundam meme. Gundam Among Us. Why isn't it just Gundam Among Us? Sounds terrible.
That
What?
sounds like a real disease.
I don't understand that it's a girl.
Okay.
Oh,
'Cause
because
the
it was a
explosion
gender
clouds are
reveal
pink.
thing that set the fires off in.
Oh Jesus!
California.
Okay, it's a gender reveal party explosion. Okay. Once again, this is technically a meme. You guys can't read that, but
Okay.
every one of them says Transformer except for Optimus Prime, which says Megazord.
This is something I find super amusing because I've seen a lot of people in the Gundam community get really bent out of shape about Gundam being referred to as Transformer. But coming from the Transformers fandom, there are people there that use Gundam as a negative descriptor
Yeah.
for Transformers. They'll look at things like, oh, that thing has Gundam feet. Ugh.
I can't tell what this white one is right here, but the weird thing is it looks like Ultra Magnus's normal body. I know it's not what it is, but guys,
I don't
share
know if you could zoom.
No, that's just a small file. There's nothing I can do about that. I mean, I recognize what most of the other ones are. Me waiting for Hathaway's Flash so I can get the She Gundam. Gee. Oh yeah, this one.
That one amused me because it just works so well together because it's that sort of 80s airbrush look.
I would put the robot
Yeah,
jocks
but with
look.
red eyes, wouldn't that be?
Decepticon.
Wouldn't that be? You're an asshole. Oh my god, the Robot Jocks logo. You're an asshole.
It's
That's
closer to
for
robot jocks and Transformers, and you know it's right.
No, because Shard never had a chainsaw coming out of his crotch.
That you know of. I bet he had that in the design. Sazabi already had one in there. You just don't know.
Maybe the Xeon was going to have one, but it wasn't completed.
Probably.
Maybe it got too excited, cut its own legs off.
There's rocket punches. I'm very confused. I know it's all Gundam Wing references, but I'm very confused.
It's like on their days off or something.
I guess,
Yeah.
yeah. So they're just making them fit into everyday photos. So he's doing
That one actually works pretty well.
That one makes 100% sense. That one totally works, and I guess that's
especially being Katra.
I think the idea is that in that one he's like brushing it away or something like that.
Yeah,
as he's walking through.
This one, the scale is so off.
Yeah, because Rube isn't that tall.
No, but his nipple, the children are up to his nipples. It's a little weird. It makes him look like his legs are super short. That one makes sense, sort of. I say sort of. Just some weird shit. Guy who gets every P Bandai kit every time. Me. What is this even from?
Not a clue.
I have no idea what this show is. Yes, we've devolved from 00CTOBER to... I don't...
Gundam Beach Party?
I have no idea what this is referencing. It's got to be a very specific reference. And I know this is the life-size Gundam doing things, but then these are kits, and then another...
Well, actually, no. The one with its hands, I think, is... That might be the life-size moving Gundam.
It looks like it, judging by all the colors. It's the Foo. It's definitely the Foo. Wait, would that count in 00CTOBER? I hate you all. How dare you do that to a beloved DX9? I'm pretty sure that's the DX9 version. Oh yeah, the legit Transformer, Mazinger Z. Fuckers. Legit news stories.
And again, I just find it amusing because the feeling is reversed in the Transformers community.
Yeah.
You compare a Transformer to a Gundam and you're basically saying it's the worst thing ever.
Oh, he's asking if I know JoJo. I missed that a long time ago. I know of JoJo. I know things about JoJo. I do not watch JoJo. It hurts my brain, and I don't like the animation at all. Yeah, there's that real Transformer Hasbro. Yeah, why haven't they made a life-size Optimus Prime? It'd be way easier. I'm a fan of this one because it is a 00 meme.
The Penguins of Madagascar.
Yeah, but of course, you got Lock-On coming down the wrong way like a tramp. But That's just funny. Me and the boys.
Uh,
So wait. Has the me and the boys meme now changed to the penguins meme instead of the previous Spider-Man me and the boys? I hate you all. I hate He did not want to marry India,
He wanted to become the Gundam.
and he did. Shake the metal build box, and they come running and knock the cats out of the way. That's funny. Yep. That's the thing. Why is there a golden cup of noodles kit?
Is there an actual gold version of it?
Yes, that's not a joke.
That's hilarious. I kind of dig that.
To me, it just looks like some type of like caramel corn. Oh no, so fucking wrong. He looks dead. That's what's even worse about it. How do you close the shirt though? Okay, here we go. Oh yes, fine. A double O Among Us meme.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing this.
Color-based characters, has a ship that can go into outer space, possibly an imposter or two inside them. That's not your crew. That's Among Us. That's awesome. That's so awesome. That's actually good. We should put together a double O Among Us stream. That'd be funny. Fuck on you. That bitch. When you're both piloting Banshee. Flu 12. Which one is it? I can't tell. What? Oh, hey there. Didn't see you. Have you seen my wares? I don't think I have to correct spelling of wares. Wait, you had a planet system too? Holy shit. Yes, and a core Gundam. Yes, core Gundam. I had planet system before it was cool. But what matters is that the tits and ass is temporary, but the possibilities of the age system is forever. I'm very confused.
It's
And you've actually watched it.
It's referencing how much Gundam Age is actually in Build Divers and Build Divers Re-Rise, and the fact that Gundam Age wasn't as popular, but Build Divers and Divers Re-Rise is super popular. And I was like, yeah, but it's like freaking everything that was in Age is there.
Kind of.
Including the planet system and the core unit.
Why am I not remembering a planet system?
Because you didn't watch
I mean,
all
they
Gundam
you
Age.
could. I mean,
You
you
probably
could
watched the movies if you watched Age.
the age could change between its different forms.
Yeah.
Yes. And it had a planets system in the third season.
Oh, in the third section.
Was that the section you didn't like?
Yeah, that's the section that's stupid.
That's why he doesn't remember it.
Well, it's been a while since I watched it.
He also
No, I watched the series. I didn't watch the movies.
Okay.
No, I definitely didn't remember the planet system being part of that. Oh, what is this? Why is this a meme?
Does not look like a meme.
It just looks like evolution of suits through series. Or is it just the fact that it gets to G-Reco and it's like, blah. Like, they just get progressively cooler until they get to that garbage. But yeah, there are some definite like evolution that you can see that stick around, which is pretty interesting. Especially from Seed to 00. There's a lot of similarities in their suit designs. Once again, not really a meme. That should be like one of those things that's the thanks for whatever, not you. You know. I'm back. I had to use the Clorox.
My phone's about dead.
Yeah.
My phone's about dead. I got to escape. So.
Okay. We'll miss you. Say bye to Dion, everybody.
Bye.
Bye to Dion. He's leaving. He's going away.
Night, dude.
See if he remembers how to log out.
There we go.
We can go for a few more minutes because we're having fun. Come to watch Thunderbolt. We got I Can't Take It Anymore, Omega Chad, Psychogram, Tissue Boy, Peg Legs, and Good, Mad Scientist, the rest of the cast. Yep, that is Thunderbolt in a nutshell. That's funny. Yeah,
I basically couldn't stand hardly anybody on the Federation side.
There's Jerry with his donuts on his ball. That sounded way worse than I meant it to.
You totally meant it to sound that way, and you know it.
How is this a meme? Oh, Lobar. It's Lobar Day. Lobar Day sales. Well, somebody wasn't paying attention. Once again, no idea how that's a meme. Or how that's a meme. Once again, I think we're just going to have to put funny Gunpla pictures as a thing because those are not memes, guys.
Memes need to have some sort of caption.
There we go. Re-Rising Gundam gets mocked due to its appearance. First time. This has turned into meme review. Doesn't even do the clapping anymore. No. I mean, yes, that is what it did, but no. Okay, somebody drew that. Okay, hold on. That's kind of funny. So you've got the champ in the background like, hey, what about me? And then they're like this, and then you've got
and there's little Ghost.
Ghost off to the side. Yeah.
Aww.
Obviously back in the Re-Rise days. All the way back in August. This, but for Kazumi. Robot? King. There we go. That's
now,
funny.
that picture up above there, while not a meme, I find that just super cool. Just taking the old school Gunpla models for the grandpa and kind of turning them into a version of the Unicorn Trio.
Oh, yeah. Took me a second. And it's like, I know these colors look familiar, but the green and gold thing is now stuck in my head as the Re-Rising Gundam.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Always got to have that. Mobile Suit Garfield. Yep. There's just so much wrong with everything in that bag.
Apparently it's not really like an actual bootleg thing. That's a art. There's an artist who does these kind of things.
That makes sense.
And sometimes he'll sneak them onto store shelves or something.
He wants to know how big a PG Neo Zeong would be. Well, it's pretty easy, Dinosaur Ugh Boy. Do the math. Look up how big a Neo Zeong is and do 1/60th scale.
Divided by 60.
Divided by 60. Car sized, at the very least. Oh.
What?
I got it. Think about it. It's Re-Rising Gundam.
Oh. Okay.
And big legs and the wings and the crown. Yep. It's like a Freddy sweet bun or something, or pancake mess. I don't know what the hell that is. Delicious. Finally, some good fucking food. Alice steals Earth 3 armor. Oh no! Hiruto uses the other planet armors. Anyway. Thank you for incorporating Jeremy Clarkson into a Gundam meme. That's funny. Most people won't even get that because they're not Top Gear fans, and they're not old Top Gear fans. Nothing personal, kid. Guys, use a meme generator. Don't use that garbage. Fed soldier Axis is going to hit the Earth. There's no way we're going to stop it. Armor rate. Observe. I will hope and pray it out of the way. What does this even have to do with anything? I mean, I know what he's saying.
Activated trap card?
No, I think they're making a very specific point. The dark magician. I hate you all. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Over here are tables for guests who love Re-Rising Gundam. Those are the tables for Barbatos lovers. Thank you. That's good.
I actually turned off and ended up unsubscribing to a Gundam podcast I was listening to because whenever the topic of Re-Rise comes up, they just shit all over it. And they haven't even watched Re-Rise.
Yeah.
But they're just like, yeah, it's divers, it's crap. And I'm like, you guys haven't even watched it. You need to. Yeah. I was so angry.
Yeah, BO memes. All the boys take their shirts off. All the girls don't. I mean, what exactly? Yeah. 3 times faster? Oh, there we go. Literally in the series.
Is it wrong that I want to see the
movie?
The in-universe anime version?
Yeah. I love the fact that he's a girl. That's a big black dude. This is just wrong entirely. This is Tierria, but as Lock-On, which makes no sense. And that's clearly
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah and Lock-On sort of combined for Setsuna. Like, come on.
And they did like super robot attacks and stuff, didn't they?
Yeah, more or less. There's something happening here that I don't understand, but okay. That's
Sometimes words aren't needed.
Well, I'm assuming that's supposed to be Amuro dressed as the Haro to come into the shower. And she's like, no.
Actually, I think I know of the anime that's from, and there is like an actual Haro that's like the size of a person walking around.
Okay. Yeah. Haro's in the UC, CE, and the AG. Haro's in the AD. Yep. The Haros in the AD are definitely badass. They actually do something. The other ones are just useless. Right. Okay. You mock the law. I don't know why. Re-Rising Gundam Bandai. Re-Rising Gundam. He's so ugly. I love him. That's kind of the truth. That's funny. This is what happens when I don't. No. Oh, God.
Your powers combine.
No. We see what it is, right? That all the parts that made up the different parts of the Re-Rising Gundam, they just combine the character aspects.
So that's actually pretty clever.
Yeah. So Par's tail, Par's ears, all of Cosme in the middle. Of course, he's got the head. So yeah. And then she's got the legs. Oh, I hate everything. It makes me hate everything. Fake Turn X exists, May. I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move. See, what we should have done was have a go over the memes of the week situation when we were doing the reviews. So we should have done. Oh well. What?
I have no
Okay,
idea.
last one here. Okay. Well, boys, I've delayed this talk long enough. Time for you to learn. Inhale. When a man and a woman love each other very much, it's mandatory to be a male or a female. They'll swear they'll avenge each other's deaths. Marty? Double pilot Gundam? I guess I need a better strategy. That's good. That's really good. Yeah, because none of them know how to handle females. That's funny. Especially Tierria. Minor Re-Rise spoilers. I used the Gundam or the Gunpla to pilot the Gunpla. That's funny.
I'm still sad that they didn't make Mobile Doll May to fit inside the Wadum pod.
It's from the same anime Char Chicken is from. Oh.
Okay, and that is from Rideback.
It says Parvi Haro, not Amuro. Okay, well, I don't know. I'm just making a guess based on what was in front of me. Netflix needs to hit that diversity quota. Yeah, that's right. And what I don't understand why this is even in the meme section.
I don't know, but it's cool looking. It's an interesting anime.
I
And there's
tried
just
to
straight up a picture of the Deep Striker.
I tried to make Thick Striker. Sure. Okay. Is that? I guess it's the Momo Kapul hugging a Hygog
Yeah, whatever it's called.
or Zegok. I don't know. I
Not
can
the
remember.
Zegok. I think it's the Hygog.
Yeah, I think so too. Oh, hey. Is that the? It's not the JoJo. Are you approaching?
That's
me?
the JoJo. Oh, you're approaching me.
God damn it! It's terrible. And then they hug it out. Richard Dominic the second. That's so dumb. It's dumb. Yeah, pretty much. Milk it.
That's also why when I'm seeing all the Gunpla community going on, it's like, what, another grandpa, another unicorn? I'm like, dude,
Also,
where I come from, we're getting the same character usually multiple times in the same year. Is this not the norm for you?
well, see, the funny thing is, it's also meant talking about redesigns of the character. So it's like older version, actually maybe like 3.0. This is one of the other ones after that. Then that's the origin version, and then the G40, and then down here, Earthrise,
That's
Star or whatever.
the Galaxy Force one.
Galaxy Force one, Siege, and then Bayformers or Bumblebee version. Which is funny. These three are essentially the same fucking one way or the other. Well, I guess the Galaxy Force isn't. That's a different one still. All right. Does your mom paint minis? Yeah. Hey, Janelle, have you finished painting all of your minis? Of course. I can't buy more until they're all painted. Your fault. Don't know what that have to do with this, but okay. Also, these are not memes. These are gifts. Gifts are not memes. Just so you're saying. So please put those in a different section.
You need to make a different section.
What? Van Presto, Gundam Build Divers Re-Rise May EXQ figure.
That's
not
any of those things.
Oh, I know what that figure looks like. That ain't it. Oh, that took me a second. I was like, what? That's funny. You're just shoving it over. That's fucking funny. Hey, if he's walking fast enough, it won't be a problem. Maggie sees it.
We probably need to wrap things up soon.
Yeah. Okay. What? No. Keep the cat away.
Dual Gundam.
Beauty to it. Good lord.
Oh, it's goodness. Time. Look at the time.
It's time to dual Gundam. Oh, yeah. That's classic. That was the thing that happened.
Yeah. Japanese wrestling is a heck of a trip from
once again
what I've been told.
This I see what he did. I hate it, but I see what he did. It's got lock on and Soundwave's chest. But if he was that big, lock on's feet would be here. That would be odd. That's more of a what is this? How was that spoilers? That didn't actually happen. That's fucking weird. Okay, hold on. That's Kazumi punching the shit out of Momo and the Hiruto choking out. Yeah. I know this is based off of something specific, but I also don't care. 3P redesigning Buzz Bandai. Well, new ideas are fine, but they're also illegal. They're just like, it's just the same wing stuff. It's fine. Small Zach, I'm basically a Goomba now. Instead of a high Zach. That's funny. Okay, so the full colorized version. That didn't happen. Okay, hold on. Please, God, let the new MGRX be regular kit that we can all buy. Bandai. Middle finger. True. Okay, sorry. There was a question quite some time ago that I'm going to go ahead and get on. There was Somebody way back here said a thing about a thing. Somebody's asking about the new figurized Fumina kit. I feel like it's very late and very pointless.
It's kind of cool looking. I would be more interested if it was basically a figurized version of the like the Super Fumina or the what was it, the Winning Fumina?
Yeah. I want to look up something just real quick, and then we'll go.
But apparently it's a lot smaller than those two. So people are saying the likelihood of them turning that into the other ones is slim.
Okay. Entertain them while I'm looking something up.
I you don't put me on a spot like this. I don't do good with it.
Go longer.
You should all go over to my channel and watch all of the Road to Devastation stuff, so that way I can get some more views on that, and I feel like I'm not wasting any time.
Okay, hold on.
Can look at some of the cool stuff behind me. So it's all Transformers. At some point, I need to like maybe set myself up on with the facing the other wall, where all the Gundam and stuff is. But this is my lights are on the other side of the camera, so I get better lighting this direction. I'd have to move things around.
Sure. Okay, so they were asking how big a perfect grade Neo Zeon would be. Not as big as you'd think, unless this is wrong. Might have got my math wrong. So it was basically the height divided by 60, yes?
Yeah, because that's what 1/60th would be, yeah.
So it's I think this is the full size with the tanks. Neo Zeon is 380.5 feet. Right? We on board?
Okay. Sounds like a big ass number, so yeah.
So, and once again, that makes sense if you think about other PGs. If you did that, divide by 60, it's 6.34 feet.
I was thinking it would be about the size of like a person.
Yeah. So a perfect grade Neo Zeon would be about actually an oversized human, basically. So
yeah, a little bit. You're a tall person, basically, because you said it was
6.3. So,
yeah. Okay.
Though something I found out recently, the average height of an actual male is 5'6". I was like, wow, I'm tall. I'm taller than average, apparently, even though I consider myself shit. If the world was a real Gundam war and people were being drafted to war, would you join? No. Have you seen
if we were being drafted, I don't think we would have much of a choice.
It's true, Machine Corey. Didn't think about that. A draft. No, if they were being recruited, would you join? Would be the term. I think people get recruitment confused with drafting. Drafting means that you exist, therefore you are theirs. Unless otherwise disqualified. But seeing how certain other people in war tend to go ahead and take anybody who doesn't have limbs and uses them anyways, there's not a lot that's going to disqualify you from being a pilot. Though I'm getting on in years and fat, I don't know if they would actually want me for anything.
About to say, same for me, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, so we would be drafted, but we would mostly be like designers of things. We would not be pilots of things. They would want us for our brain power, not our ability to sit there and absorb bullets. Like, given how the 1 year war went, I don't think we'd want to actually partake in the exploding sides of things. I'd want to be on the non-exploding side. Though there's almost nowhere on Earth that you'd be truly safe anyways from actual battles. Space would suck ass too. Moon isn't great either. So pick a colony, maybe you'd be safe. So I don't know. I don't think if I had a choice, I think I would rather be involved rather than hopefully things don't happen to me. That makes sense.
Mm.
It's like take my family along. Hopefully they won't get blowed up, and I will go somewhere where I won't be blowed up as well, versus you might just get killed because they're having a bad day, or you might live in Australia or wherever other bits of colony fell.
Plus, planet Earth in general was just a bad place to be in 1 year war, because after the colony dropped, it just pretty much messed up the environment for months.
That's true, Jerry. Give me Texas colony. Yeah. It's like the rest of you can go to hell. For me, I will go to Texas colony.
Texas colony doesn't fare too well in the later UC.
I want to go there now.
Because it's like it's a literal desert by the time they go to it in First Gundam.
Let's just move it. Just move it to side 7. It'll be okay. Let's see. We got figurized Gyonko would make more sense. Everybody just wants figurized Gyonko, and somebody else figurized Mario Ramius. Or hey, let's get a figurized his mom. Oh wait, we basically got that already. So it is what it is, guys. But it's getting late, and some people have to go to work tomorrow. Some people just have to do lots and lots of Double October stuff. So that's up to you guys. So, of course, if you guys have more Double October things, or if you find people, recruit them or draft them to come be a part of Double October on the Discord and share their things, or just start using the hashtag on any post you see that are 00 related, because that's fun, and then I can search them later. And of course, I do have more reviews coming up, though they will come a little bit more sparse to spread out over the last couple weeks of October. Go check out his Road to Not Destruction. And over on the secondary channel, I will have a in the kitchen video, because I don't feel like waiting until November to bring that out, because that means I have to sit on top of like 10 reviews. So there'll be an in the kitchen video coming out this week, followed by figure reviews. I do have little things that turn into boxes that are coming up as well. And I almost bought Earthrise RC this weekend. I had it in hand, and I decided I did not need to buy it because I needed to buy the wifey a present instead. So I had to have some. I mean, I could have afforded it. It was just like, just one less thing. Crazy idea. Designed a Gunpla museum shaped after a scaled colony. I think I know what he's trying to say, but it didn't come across correctly. So, Gunpla museum designed as a colony. Okay, where are we going to put this?
It'd be cool. You couldn't do it to scale.
If you were going to do a long cylindrical shaped museum, I would put it in the water. It would kind of make sense. Basically, make a boat. So a Gunpla museum made out of an old tanker or barge. That'd be kind of cool. People would look at it like, what is this? What is that? Or if you could actually make it like suspended, or build it to where it looks like it's suspended between two other buildings, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to spin. Either way, guys, we'll see y'all later. Y'all have a great night. Have a good week. Be safe out there. Do all the things that you got to do. Be safe from the Rona. It's a live stream, and I almost forgot. I was going
to remind you about it, and I completely forgot.
How do you know? You're like here to do that. So, trophy of apathy, 0 fucks given. It is what it is, guys. And we'll see you next week. Hopefully, if not, well, we'll see you when we see you. I have Ecto 1 stuff to build. So, at some point, I'll be doing a live stream, Ecto 1 continuation, or maybe I'll wait till the next piece comes in, because it just makes more sense. So guys, do the like, subscribe, buy the merch, all the things. Do the same thing on his channel. Do the like, subscribe, buy his merch. Actually, buy more of my merch. His merch actually sells. And I'm just gonna click the button and not actually say goodbye. We're just gonna pretend. That's what it is. No, don't wave at him. Don't wave. Just be aloof. Be aloof. Not a